Okay, so let's learn about the principles of contrast and variety. So the first thing you're going to do is read the definitions for contrast and variety, and then you're going to describe the contrast and variety you see in the painting on the left by Françoise Neely. Then you're going to look at examples for different types of contrast, and then you're going to take this Marc Chagall painting and talk about contrast that you see and the variety that you see in that painting. Then what I want you to do is find your own example. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to Insert an Image and then search the web. Find a piece of art that you think demonstrates variety or contrast, and you're going to place it over on the left. Okay? Now make sure that you resize it and crop it so that it fits and make it look neat. All right, then you're going to describe the different contrast in how it was created in that painting. All right, so the next thing you're going to do is do the same thing. Find a painting that you like, describe the contrast. Then you're going to create your own design using shapes. And I want you to try to create contrast using just this element, which is size, okay? So I'm just creating shapes. You may want to watch, if you haven't already, the basic tools demonstration before you start this. And then just know that I don't want you to try to recreate my design. What I want you to do is create your own design. It does not need to be the same shapes, and it shouldn't look the same. But you should try to create contrast using size, okay? And that's what I'm doing in this example. On the next box, you're going to try to create contrast using color, okay? So I'm going to use the same shapes just as an example of how to use color to create contrast, all right? And I'm going to create some circles. And so the contrast is obviously the triangle. So then you're going to create a design that shows contrast using line. You're going to create your own design using contrast, and then you're going to use my design and show me how you can create contrast using the example shown. So I'm going to fill the oval with yellow, and then I'm going to fill the background box with green and create some nice contrast in that design. And then what I want you to do is I want you to create your own design that demonstrates contrast and variety. Now, please remember that the basic tools demonstration is going to go through how to manipulate most of these shapes and tools, but also know that you want to create your own design. You do not want to replicate what I'm doing. All right. So I'm just putting down some triangles using the shape tool, and then I'm using my line tool and creating some cool looking curves. And then I'm going to duplicate those curves just to give it some variety and rhythm. And then I'll add some different colors, and we will be done. Next, you're going to have what's called a chalk talk with your other classmates. Your teacher will break you into groups, probably using Zoom, and then each student will choose a color, and you're going to make comments and discuss the painting shown on the slide. All right? Then you're going to fill out your rubric, turn it into your teacher, and you'll be done. Hope you have fun with these.